How about the Necrobinder? Amanda, Golden Pearl, Leafy Poultice. Let's check for an early shop first. There is one here. Is that the path we want to take? There's a 3 elite path here on the left. 4, if we include this one. And that's off a shop if we get a strong transform. What else we got? We've got a very safe path here for 1 elite. 4 campfires. 1 elite out the act. And there's a shop into a 3 elite path on the right hand side. I see. Okay. So we can take an upgrade into a shop into 3 elites on the right hand side. And that does audible out through here if we don't need to. Or we can take a strong transform and go straight up the left hand side. 3 upgrades, 4 elites. That seems like it's the highest payoff path. Let's go. Light strike, pull from below. Okay, damage. It is in fact damage. I think... Do we go to an early shop here? An early shop for a potion could be wise, but that does mean we're not taking 4 fights. Let's take 4 fights. 4 fights, 4 card rewards, a potion, maybe 2 potions. That will overblock here so that Osti can carry on more blocked future turns. And it's worth it as well because we cannot block at all this turn. Bodyguard, Unleash and Strike for the kill. Energy Potion. Off to a great start. No Escape or Defy. No Escape is good versus these elites, in particular the Coral. It's good for the Coral. It's... Who are our 3? So there's the Shambling Mass, there's the Eels, and there is the... I can't remember the third one. The Terror Eel. No Escape's not very good for the Terror Eel. It's only really good against the, actually, it's only really good against the Coral and against the Act Boss. So we'll deal with that later. Let's take Defy for the Coral fight. And for the Terror Eel fight. And we can, I think, get this kill with that extra Doom. As long as we survive the hit. We take 1 damage for that. Yeah, let's play our Bodyguard as well. Full block and Bodyguard. Grave Warden, Defile, or Scourge. Defile definitely has a place, and it also scales with Pull from Below, which can be good. Grave Warden, I think, is probably the best card here for a card for the deck. I don't particularly think we need too much damage, especially if we can get an upgrade on this Defy. As I said, this is the best damage card. It's not going to get better. Okay, let's take it. It is the best damage card, and we'll just make sure we have access to it, I suppose. Power Potion. Beautiful. Bone Shards. Fetch is a nice cantrip. Maybe if we were the Overgrowth, we'll take the Fetch here, but Bone Shards is excellent. If Osti is alive, deal 9 damage to all enemies and 9 block to yourself. So it's a very, very, very large Iron Wave. It's basically an Iron Wave plus as it stands. Let's work on this front one. And the Bone Shards will do some work here as well. Yeah. We can take 1 to race this guy here in the back. I think we'll just take the 1, yeah, and let that race. Bone Shards again, and what we can do is Bodyguard after Bone Shards to pick Osti back up. Unleash. Very nice. Death, negative pulse. Negative pulse will do it. There's another defile actually for the terror eel. Well, this one's for the phantasmal eels. This one's for the coral. This one's for all of them. Maybe we can take another defile for the terror eel, actually. A negative pulse for the phantasmal eels goes a long way though. 7 doom with that 5 block. We'll take the defile, because there is a chance that this fight here... Okay, it is phantasmal eels. We'll take the power potion for that. That's why we don't need the that's why we don't need the death pulse. Because we have the power potion. Necromastery. We'll do what we can to grow Osti, given that we had Necromastery underneath. And 1, 2. Well, let's work on this back one, because it's going to buff first. So it's going to have the most strength. And that Necromastery is going to deal AoE the entire time as well, which is excellent. Pull from below. 5 damage once. We can Blight Strike this back one. We can Unleash this back one. So Osti doesn't take the damage. Osti is taking the 7 straight up actually, so... Maybe we only need to deal a strike to it. Okay. We will be a bit dicey with it. Osti's going to take this 7, that's going to wipe some off, and then we only take 3 damage back. We can bone shards here. Oh, that dealt an extra 1 as well from the Necromastery. I didn't realize it worked like that. 13 damage takes you off the table. And we'll keep the Define rotation so we can keep up some damage on the... No, we don't need to. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, playing Bone Shards 3 times did the job, for sure. Snap looks really good. Capture Spirit is good too. Snap lets us retain a card. Going retain against the Lagavulin in the first couple of turns can really help build up a hand. I might like to retain the Bone Shards. Or retain the pull from below. Yeah, let's take a Snap. And we can smith. We can smith the Bone Shards here. Well, there are other 2 fights. There are other 2 fights, the Coral and the Terror Eel. So maybe this Defy, it looks to be a good upgrade for 2 weak. Because weak is good against both the Terror Eel and the Coral. They attack, the Terror Eel attacks all the time. And the Coral attacks in a cycle. Ooh, actually we have the Akabeko for pull from below. Akabeko only applies to our damage, not Osti. So what we'll do is we'll snap this pull from below. And then Bone Shards to block as much of this Terror Eel's attack as possible. I can Defy here. And play both Defiles. That 4 blocks. Pull from below is now attacking for 3. 15 damage. So we can push. Do we have enough to push with Bodyguard on top? We have an excellent draw pile for it. And we can't really full block now. So maybe, yeah, maybe we do. I think I would like to reshuffle this pull from below because it's 15 damage. So we'll lead with that. And we'll let it shuffle in. Are we bodyguarding here? I think we do bodyguard so we can draw Unleash. That said, yeah, Unleash is already the biggest damage in our deck, so let's make it bigger when we draw it. Pull from below 4 times. We can Defy here as well. What's that, 20 damage? Bone Shards is 9. Down to 17. Unfortunately, we don't have enough damage. We can bone shards here to block 9, but it costs Osti's 9, so defend is the best here to prevent more. Yeah, unfortunately, we just take the hit. We pushed a little bit earlier. It happens. It happens. There's the Defile into Snap to finish. Block Potion, War Paint. You like War Paint? Oh, Calcify's good scaling damage here versus the Lagavulin. It adds 4 to Bone Shards, it adds 4 to Unleash. It adds 4 to Snap. Fear is vulnerable though, and it's ethereal, so it scales our pull from below as well. Okay, we'll take the Fear. War Paint, Bodyguard and Defend. Beautiful. I think we can still afford to upgrade here. We'll upgrade the Fear, because this is going to be the Coral. Yeah, beautiful. And what we can do... Oh, we didn't draw any blocks on this turn. Okay, well, we'll just play out our attacks then. Yeah, we'll might as well retain a strike. Oh, that didn't apply Doom because we didn't deal any damage. Oh no. Well, at least it incremented our other effects. We can pull from below here once. Yeah, that's fine. Six by 2. I don't have 30 damage. So what we can do is we can apply Weak. We can Bodyguard. We'll let the Defile go, because we have another one to draw. Here we go. 7 by 6. Huge. Bag of Marbles. Oblivion whenever a card's played this turn. 3 Doom. Or we can take another Snap for more Retain. We don't really have that many cards to retain because they have Ethereal. We can retain the Bone Shards or the Unleashed or the Pull from below. Yeah, that's fine. Page Storm is good scaling as well though. That'll let us draw extra Ethereal cards, extra cards off Ethereal cards like Fear and Defy and the Defiles. So yeah, I think that'll be good. We can take a rest here after this fight. A rest I think is good. Actually, I realize I should have Akabeko the Blight Strike with the Vulnerable. That would have applied a lot of Doom. It's Bone Shards. Osti can take a little pip for us there. Block Potion. Flatten or Grave Blast. Grave Blast looks pretty good as well. We'll take the Flatten first, I think, because it is just a very high damage card. Yeah, I think the extra block potion for the Lagavulin makes the most sense. Let's rest after this elite fight in the case that the elite fight is going to drop a Regal Pillow. Beautiful. Okay, well this is a good fight for us. We can just draw this Bone Shards again. 21 damage. How much? 31. So we can kill one of these outright, actually. Let's do it. Let's do you. Bodyguard. The Bodyguard's a big hit. I would like to... We're only taking 8, actually. Osti can survive the whole lot. Let's punch the back there. Osti goes down. But that's fine. Thank you, Osti, because it's about to Bone Shards as well. Yeah. Thank you, Osti. We apply this here. How much are you now? 19? Okay, so we can get that down. We can get you down. Do we block potion for 3? The answer is for 2. The answer is no. So that's fine. Alrighty. Alrighty, it's done. Let's Blight Strike and then pull from below. And then strike. We'll just go straight through. The Juzu Bracelet, okay. A Rattle can be good. Rattle, Snap, or Drain Power. Drain Power is upgrades to our defensive cards and our basics as it goes through the deck. Maybe the Rattle though, because I think it will scale very nicely into the Lagavulin here. Especially if we can get a Calcify from this fight, actually. 31 again. We can just kill that. We can block it though. Yeah, let's do like so. We'll pop you and then block you. Okay. We're actually up against one Toadpole. Going to be a very difficult fight, if you ask me. I can't believe it, but we're actually going to take damage to it. You're kidding me. Okay, we take one Thorns back. Capture Spirit, Reeve, pull aggro. Is pull aggro anything here? The output's, I think, not high enough to really count it as a high output card against the Lagavulin. Capture Spirit might be a bit better. Or Reeve. No, we'll Capture Spirit. We can't use Capture Spirit against the Lagavulin whilst we're cycling through. Because, sorry, while she's sleeping, because it will wake her up. But, once we start, that'll be that. Oh no, I forgot. We're going to have to let go of a defile here. I do need to play that so we can start growing the pool from below. Okay, so we're just going to open now. Okay. The Light Strike Doom is going to do well here as well. 12 Doom applied. We can defile. Bone Shards. Bodyguard. I was thinking of snapping the pull from below, but I did it in the wrong order. Here we go. Let's Fear first. And we can Unleash. And then Flatten. And then Defy. Are we ready the potion yet? Currently we're looking at 4 damage. I'm not going to potion for 4. There are much bigger turns here. Yeah, and this one's good for us as well. Okay, we got away easy with this one. Full blocked. Now's the debuff turn. Okay, we do have a great hand here. Let's go Fear, Unleash, Latin, and then the Rattle for 30 damage. We do lose those defiles though. Maybe we could have scaled harder on the pull from below actually. Now it's 3/6, so it's 18. 4/6 up to 24. Yeah. Well, now that we're debuffed, I think we do need to draw Osti's attack, so it might be wise to Capture Spirit. I think this is one of our block potions as well. Otherwise, we just go too low. Well, never mind. Maybe we had lethal there. Maybe I just didn't count. Eradicate, Misery, or Hang. Misery upgrades to Retain, which is quite nice. Deal 9 damage. Apply any debuffs on the enemies to all other enemies. It helps us spread around weak and vulnerable. If we take Sikkim, it helps us spread Sikkim. It helps us spread Doom as well. So that's one of the things it can do. It can take Doom on one enemy and send it to the rest, similar to like Poison. I can't remember what it's called now. The silent card from Slay the Spire 1. That when they die with poison is applied to everyone else. Eradicate's very good though. Eradicate's very, very good. Do we need that damage? Hang is scaling damage. It's really good scaling double the damage of all hang cards dealt to this enemy. With a single target fight that scales really quickly. There's an uncommon that does something similar with Doom. This is much faster though, because it's double. We do have the Page Storm. We do have a bit of an Osty attack thing going on. I think Eradicates, given it retains, it's fine just to have around in case you ever need it. Why Puppet? Big Hand. I'm no puppet. There's a man I must kill. Indeed. Luminescence. Bound Phylactery with Phylactery Unbound. Oh, at the start of each combat, summon 5. At the start of your turn, summon 2. Oh, that's really good. I think that's definitely better than 6 random upgrades. We'll unbind the heart. Indeed. We've got a 3 elite act here. Down the guts. There's a shop on the right. There's a shop on the left. There's a 1 elite multi-shop act on the right, which seems pretty bad. Yeah, okay, maybe you would do something like this. Maybe that's the way to get through strongest. Yeah. So we start with 7, that's huge. We might Blight Strike this guy to get ahead. And Osty is huge now. Who would have knew? Cool. And he'll die to the Eradicate damage with Doom. Beautiful. Explosive Ampule. Calcify, Fear, or Pull Aggro. Pull Aggro is starting to look pretty good. We don't really have any 2 energy payoff like Right Hand or Intimidating Helm or anything like that. And it is one of the weaker 2 energy cards. We have a lot of good cards already, like in this 21 card deck, so it's pretty difficult for us to draw a terribly dead hand. I don't think I want any of this. Yeah, it's a skip. Take back Capture Spirit? I think so. Yeah, Capture Spirit is a very impactful. Ooh, do we take... I'm just going to take the 35 gold and maintain HP. I take HP there a lot. I think it's maybe too expensive for a bag of preparation that you have to like self-manage. We can apply 9 Doom with the Blight Strike here because the way that the damage is dealt. Okay. Well, at least Osty can tank it for us. Page Storm. Both of these block 8, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just take the 5. I suppose I could use the potion to play the defend as well. Yeah, Explosive Ampule might have been the play there. It's pretty difficult to get value out of Explosive Ampule. Enfeebling Touch, absolutely. A really high impact defensive card. Regardless of who you point to that. Oh, we're not going to bone shards here. We're just going to flatten. Pay full price for flatten. The rest don't do anything. Oh, we still have our full defile here. We might do that. Take out you. Capture Spirit and Defy. Now it is worthwhile, I think, to gradually work down the back one whilst punching the Paraphrite. We can get it with a retain for 2 if we want to Enfeebling Touch. Yeah, we'll take the Eradicate for 2. And Osty will be growing this entire time as well, so when we get unleashed, yep, we can do the same. And we can Light Strike to start building that damage. Latin and Rattle. Yeah. Bodyguard. I was looking for that snap. Or the pull from below, actually. Both of them are good. Maybe we open with Rattle for the free flatten. Rattle flatten is 19 damage, so it's a little bit short, actually. This might be the explosive ampule now. With a 0 cost flatten over here. And the blight strike on you. What defile? Defile's more? 12 extra doom. 12 doom goes a long way. Okay, in this turn, we have the pull from below, 7 by 5, 35. Yep. We have the lethal. Another rattle. I don't think we need that. Sculpting strike against the Kaiser Crab. It is good to add ethereal to a card if you're going to play that stacks up your pull from below, and if you're not going to play, you can let it exhaust. How many strikes we got? 3 strikes and 2 basically defends. It maybe is a bit far at this point. I just don't want to spend the energy on it. Maybe it feels like charge or something. You can get two transforms out of it. That would be better. That would be fine. But as it stands, probably not. The Overcopter. Now, without really having any way to take advantage of them dying, maybe we should just go for the Overcopter, the main. We can defy for it. We can unleash, and then we can just defend plus. Sure. Looking at 12, 17 damage. Ost, you can tank it. Thank you, buddy. And there's the Eradicate. We can bone shards for it. Now we'll Eradicate. Feed potion. Sick 'em. Alrighty, that'll do it. Sick 'em looks great here. The more summon you have, the better summon is. 30 damage. We're currently looking at 27. Maybe 24 doom is the right place to be though. Yeah, we're going to block potion here. I really don't just want to eradicate this guy, but unfortunately I've only got attacks. So he's just going to have to go down as fast as possible. Osty takes the hit. Unfortunate. Okay, we can go Fear, Thickum, then Snap. Hold pull from below. Just need to get through this one turn. There we go, Defy, Defend. Yep, and the pull from below. We'll take more days, but this is it, and we don't take any further damage from that attack for 21. Petrified Toad. We can take a poke for the Sikkim, and once we take poke, we can take a dredge as well. Actually, that would be excellent. We can smith the Eradicate. We can smith the Latin. Yeah, maybe the Eradicate's the best card to smith at this stage. The White Beast statue. Okay, so we have White Beast statue, Petrified Toad. So if we can use both potions on every fight, that would be fine. Let's maybe do that here. Unfortunately, neither of the potions do anything this turn. So there's that. Yep. Goodbye, Osty. What are you? 8 plus 5. 13. So we lose Osty again, unfortunately. Enfeebling Touch looks great here. And we can just defy twice. Yep. And we can snap as well. Beautiful. Osty goes down again. Melancholy starting to look pretty good. Let's soul. We've got the bone shards and the rattle. No Sikkim though, unfortunately. It's just this, the eradicate 21 times 4, that's 80 damage. This is 10 by 2. Yeah, the eradicate's bigger. Pull from below, 5 by 4. 7 by 4 now. And unleash, well, yeah, unleash is greater than 20 as well. Unleash for 25, pull from below for the rest. Attack potion, variable T set. High 5, sculpting strike plus. No, Voln, we already have Voln from the fear. We don't need high 5, it is AoE. Our only other AoE card is bone shards actually. Maybe we do need it for the Decimillipede fight coming up. Here we can play the Sikkim out. And grow Osty. And then Defy to block for him. Hmm, 22 times 3. We can just play it. What's Osty? 11 damage there. Pull from below is 13 by 1. Yeah, let's play the 22 by 3 for the full stun. We have a lot left over to work with actually. We are weak though. Let's poke and then defile. Fear you. The next turn. And an unleash can do the job. There's an unleash. Beautiful. Power potion. Okay, we didn't actually use the speed potion at any point in time. Right hand. There's the right hand to go with our 5. Is it really worth at this stage? Yeah, sure, it's fine. It's fine. Jam it in. A shop. Very nice. Okay. Definitely a card remove looks good. On a strike, definitely this anchor looks excellent. Have a Dance Macabre. Whenever you cast a card that costs 2 energy or more, gain 3 block. That's like an Intimidating Helm. We don't really have too much capacity for it to pay off right now. It pays off fine, I think, with right hand as a 0 cost, but I don't really want to pay much more for it. Well, we've got the Summon Potion, Veil Piercer, Rend, Omni Slice. It's all kind of mediocre or stuff that we already have a fair bit of. Red Mask or Mystic Lighter, enchanted attacks, deal additional 9 damage. That could be really good if we enchant the Eradicate. Can go for a really big play there. Even just enchanting with Sharp takes it up to like 16 with Sharp and then 25 with Lighter. And if we get it with Corruption, it goes, what's that? That's a 9. So 23 and then half again, so 32. Or 33 rather. It's pretty speculative. There's a shop next act. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go shopping next act, provided we can get there. This is certainly not an easy fight. Although we do start with our power potion, which we will use. Neurosurge, Spirit of Ash, Sleight of Flesh. Sleight of Flesh, I think, is going to be the way to go. Although Spirit of Ash does block a lot with our ethereal cards. How many do we have? 2 Defiles, Defy Fear, so that's 4. Enfeebling Touch up to 5. It's really just the 5, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll just take the Sleight of Flesh for additional damage. And working down this back one. Yep. Unfortunately, we do leave energy on the table there. From the Venerable Tea set. Pull from below, Defy. Yeah, let's Bodyguard and Defy. And Unleash here. I think we might need to attack potion as well. We're a little bit short. Right, hand to hand Severance. Severance is souls. Yeah, it's more souls into hand right now as well. How's this pull from below looking? Not quite there yet. 5x2 actually. Yeah, we'll redraw this for the opportunity to kill that now. It does reduce our damage by a lot and puts us on a 2 cycle with these guys. Page Storm. Alrighty. I would like to rattle though. Yeah, high five, and then the right hand finishes you. How much is the rattle? 10 by... Ooh, it's a fair bit. 21. Ooh, it's still short. 10 by 3. 10 by 3, never mind. The rattle had the lethal. Bag of Prep. Okay, so now we have Bag of Prep. And the... Oh no, we don't have Conch. We have Leafy Poultice. Never mind me. Wisp looks great here with the with the Eradicate in particular, and that might even be a good reason to upgrade the Eradicate, actually. Wisp deals a bit. Is Eradicate already upgraded? It is. Did I do that? Okay. We do have some problems with blocking, I think, where Osti is growing as best as he can, but we can't really get him over that threshold. And this one can attack for like 50, so getting us above 50 HP seems pretty wise. We can here, yeah, go stick him. I think it's best to turn and then flatten. Okay, we can do the lot. We can high five, defy and defend, and we won't use the bone shards because we're already blocking, and Osti's already got 13 HP on him. Let's turn again. 33 times 3. Let's draw that Wisp. Here we can turn and fear, or we can turn and Blight Strike. Could just Eradicate. I think it's wise to Bodyguard. Yeah, maybe we'll turn in fear and keep up the vulnerable. The defend. Here that comes. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't really have anything to deal with this attack with. Good thing we rested. We're just going to take the whole hit. Really? Okay. It would be good to finish that guy off before he goes again. 3 turns. Yeah, we really are blocking again, aren't we? Hmm. 7 by 6. 42. $49, $21. All right. It's the potion, but we have it. Ooh. 9 by 2. Yeah, we can enfeebling touch here as well. There's a fear in the deck. There is a fear in the deck. Okay, we'll just eradicate here for 4 while we have the energy. And then we'll draw fear, pull from below. Here we go. Fear. Ooh, 5 by 10. Ridiculous fight. Oh, end of days, misery, or hang. End of days for the hallways looks pretty good. We already have eradicate for it. It's good in the AoE, which we kind of have tools for already. I think I just skip all these. They're a bit underwhelming. Okay. Nonu Pipe. Diamond Diadem, Brilliant Scarf, or Looming Fruit. I think Looming Fruit is really, really good here. A 5th card you play each turn is free, can be good. If we weren't already kind of playing everything fairly straightforwardly, although if we do draw a big page Storm Hand, we can get do a lot. I'll take the 31 HP though. That seems like it will have the highest conversion into win chance. And we have a shop out the act here. And we can go into many campfires. Beautiful. Take a lethality for the eradicate. We can get more done here with the high 5 vulnerable. Can also use that strength potion, actually, come to think of it. Yeah, because we're going to get a new one. When we do eradicate here, it's going to be pretty huge. Big old win, yeah. There we go. Dredge. Downgrade 2 random cards, upgrade 4 random cards, or duplicate your deck and receive bad luck. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 13 HP. Oh, crazy. Duplicate our deck. That's 2 Sycams, 2 Pokes, 2 Dredges, 2 Lethalities, 2 Wisps, 2 Eradicates, 2 Page Storms. 2 of every ethereal card. I think our deck does get better if we duplicate it, because we get more options to dredge. We can retain cards for longer. That looks good. 2 random downgrades, 4 random upgrades. I mean, our downgrades would be on cards that are quite important at the moment. And our upgrades would be random, which are all unimportant, which is why they're not upgraded. So it's going to be Shatter. Okay. Alrighty, we've got a 60 card deck. We're playing Magic the Gathering. Yeah, good luck with those 10 slimes, buddy. I do not mind. Okay, we do have, yeah, sequences like this now. We can go defend, then dredge. Defend, flatten, poke. Yeah, poke. We can do all that again. Block for 16. And yeah, I'll take as many copies of Dredge as we can now, because what's going to happen is we're probably going to get through our deck. We're probably going to get through fights without ever reshuffling. And so at this stage, strong effects like Dredge are more than likely just going to be full tutors. Could be Fortify Potion. If we have any access to block, we just have to defend. Could apply 1 week with Enfeebling Touch. Maybe that's enough. Do we have enough damage for lethal? 9/3. 9/3. It's not vulnerable. What are you, 25? 18. Okay, 18's tolerable, I suppose. I felt like more damage than it said it was going to. Oh, was it not counting the lethality? I see. Debilitate, Sculpting Strike. No, we're fine. I think at this stage we just rest. Is there any upgrades that are decent at all? The high 5, the Capture Spirit, the right hand. They're all pretty mediocre upgrades, aren't they? Maybe I just take a short heal. Maybe we'll upgrade Enfeebling Touch. Yeah. Of any of the upgrades, that's the one that has any impact whatsoever. Page Storm. Lethality. I think this is a fine for the fire potion. Yeah, let's drink that. Is it 4 blocks for us and it keeps Osty up? Oh, we can... Yeah, we'll just hold this. We'll hold these two for our lethality. He won't attack next turn, I don't believe. Because he'll apply the burns, yeah, and then he'll have a block turn. Yeah. With this Vuln, 36 by a bunch. And then we've got this Eradicate here as well. Looking at 40. We've got 24 by 3. That's not enough, unfortunately. What's that? That's 72. Currently he's on 57 plus 15. Oh, that is enough, actually. Yeah, okay. Never mind me. Another flatten, a pass, a transfigure. We'll take the flatten, I think. Oh, transfigure can be good too. Yeah, because we'll have Eradicate in hand at some point in time. Now here's our rest. No need to upgrade the transfigure because we only use it once at the end of the day. Here's the bad luck. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 13 HP. Unfortunately, it is bad luck to find it there because our deck is so large. We'll pop this front one, I think. Let's use the Swift Potion. We might even be able to kill this guy. With you 33 times 4, replay 1. Yeah, we can spend 2 energy elsewhere. Like so. Done. Okay, these two guys should be pretty easy. I think the back one does maybe attack for 25 at some point in time. But mostly they just kind of do nothing. Let's... Yeah, right hand. And fear. Suppose we could... Enfeebling Touch you as well. Yeah, just to keep Osty up. And all of these have Defile now, right? So if we draw the pull from below, that counts all of our cards. Yeah, it's going to count the whole lot. We have 2 pull from belows here, sure. Is that enough for you? 7 by 6. 7 by 6, 56. Is that correct? No, 7 by 6 is 42. Okay. We'll just play some other cards first. Let's play a Defy over here. And let's play another Defy. Sure. Let's play a Capture Spirit. Cool. 2 of these cards. There's 1 kill. Oh, we can play you now as well. And here's the other one, 5 by 10. I don't believe this one will kill, but we're already full blocking. Yep. 24 by 3. Nice. Weak Potion, Ice Cream. Delay. Delay looks pretty good. Jam it in there. With an Ice Cream, will you have any energy relics? Any energy upgrades? I think the answer is still no. Yeah, the answer is still no. We'll upgrade the other Enfeebling Touch. A Weak Potion here will do well. 2 Bodyguards and a Bad Luck. Love to see it. We'll just store up some energy so we can play Lethality. think it is worth playing Fear through. Yeah, and we'll play all these. Just do our best to keep Osty upright. Defy and Fear, sure. Yeah, we'll play all these as well. There's the Eradicate, beautiful. Currently it's 21 by 5. I think we just take the hit. Yep, then we'll play a big one next turn. 8 by 3. 21 by 8 is 160. Very nice. Bone Brew Candelabra. Candelabra without ice cream. Pull aggro plus. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's go into a shop. Let's do whatever we can in here to make it remotely salvageable. Necromastery looks really good. Jack of all trades. Power potion. Absolutely. Lantern, card removal, a strike. Banshee's Cry, 33 damage to all enemies. Cost 2 less for each ethereal card played. Okay. Well, that's going to be good when you play it through. I'm never going to play it through. We'll take this Necromastery. We'll take an upgrade potion or a strength potion. 15 HP on the Bone Brew is totally fine. Maybe just a random colorless card from Jack of all trades. Yeah, sure. Sure. Maybe there's something good in there. And yes, I'm very happy that we took this looming fruit, because that max HP is going to come in very, very much in handy in this fight. Unfortunately, we don't have the transfigure for the eviscerate. We do have a very big opener though. Let's power potion. Spirit of Ash, Neurosurge, Necromastery. Necromastery number 2 looked pretty good. Spirit of Ash is going to be very good amounts of block. We'll take that. Yes, thank you. We might have even been able to transfigure that. Actually, maybe that was the play. Maybe I just threw it already. Dredge, Delay, Lethality. Yeah, let's play Delay, Lethality there. We'll hold the Dredge. Dredge is going to give us some excellently explosive turns at some point in time. Can even let us transfigure and eviscerate. So, what can we do to survive this hit? We might need to use our Bone Brew here. And we can flatten as well. Defy, Capture Spirit. We can just play the Wisp. We have the Ice Cream. And yeah, we'll just play a Defy and a Capture Spirit. Get some of them back in cards. Okay, there's an Eradicate. So we go Dredge or Transfigure and Delay. And what else is good? Fear. There we go. We can Transfigure this Eradicate. We can play the Delay. We can play the Fear down on the Queen. We can Capture Spirit as well for more souls. Okay, and now you are 27 times 12 with replay. That's going to be greater than 600. Have it. Brilliant. My first run with Necrobinder actually was Eradicate with Transfigure. It's Transfigure does not does not actually increase the cost of X costs, because they're always just X, which isn't a number. So +1 doesn't make much sense. And at the same time, Eradicate doesn't really respect any of the bosses, except for some versions of the Doormaker where it goes in and out. But yeah, I suppose, sorry, the experimental one has 3 phases as well. As it stands, though, yeah, Eviscerate can do more than enough to the Queen. The Queen is the end boss that you can really take down the easiest. Is this kind of just a pile? Yeah, it very much just is a pile. We have a little bit of an ethereal synergy because we took the Defiles early for the pull from below off the transform. And then the damage cards we were offered happened to be Osteo damage cards, and so as you offer them, you take them because they're synergistic and they count each other. The Eradicates from the Act 1 boss, just to get us through Act 2, and then once we had the Eradicate, the lethality makes sense. Because we have the Osteo package, the Dredge makes sense. Because we have Dredge, and where we're playing from the graveyard, the Black Cat makes sense. And then because we have the Eradicate, the Transfigure makes sense. So it all just piles on top of each other. And the ice cream kind of tied it together there. Let's put ice cream on the thumbnail as well with this Eradicate. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good day. Hope you're enjoying Slay the Spire. Ciao.